This is pretty funny, actually. I'm listening to this again after listening to quite a few stereos in the last couple of days. And, this has no tone control or anything. It does have a volume control. It's got a couple inputs and outputs. It's a 100-watt amplifier, and it was like literally brand new. I found it at thrift store, and it looked like it probably never been used. There's some gunk here from where they put their price tag on it. It actually sounds better than these stupid amps, even in direct mode. So let me see if I can just show you really quick. We got it set like halfway balance. We got some Godsmack on here. Okay, so basically the song's about to kick in here in a second. You can hear it's pretty clear. It's not harsh. Let me try again. So it actually sounds better than them with their tone shaping. I mean, like, so there's no tone shaping coming on. We got the raw sound. There might be a little coloring from the amp, but now I like bass. There's not enough bass, I'll tell you that right now, but like, it sounds normal. It sounds like something you would listen to through a pair of studio monitors. Let's take another listen. So, in my opinion, it actually is more listenable than all the other junk, and it takes up a whole lot less space. And we only need 2 channels. I've got another amp in here somewhere too. It's a Linn, which is from Scotland, and the only thing about it is it makes a pop noise, and it's very similar to this and how it sounds. If I get an equalizer, I can come in here and I can make this thing sound how I want. I don't own an equalizer. I don't see them very often. Yeah, they're definitely hard to find, but they're out there. We'll take another quick listen. So you really can't play very much of any kind of song on here, even if you're critiquing it, even with the copyright, like fair claim thing and all this other stuff. I see people do some weird stuff on YouTube. I don't know how the hell they get away with it. Like guys playing along to a Metallica song that has the exact music. This looks like the guy's playing air guitar to the song, the entire song. I mean, everything, the whole, like, everything. The vocals are there. It sounds like a Metallica song, and it sounds like he's like playing along with it, but he's turned his mix down so low that the actual song is just washing it out so that he can hide the fact that he's making a bunch of mistakes. And it's an interesting one. I pissed him off on the live stream because he is a Metallica James Hetfield wannabe, and they called him the people were calling him in the comments Hames Jetfield. But he has a bunch of loyal lapdogs, and he looks like he's from Canada probably. But his like got the stupid sweatbands on his arm and all this other stuff, and it's total copyright infringement crap, but everybody else can't get away with it, and he had like, tons of people watching him, but it was like, you could see he knew how to play the songs, but you couldn't hear what he was playing. He turned it down on purpose. But anyway, I don't know how he was getting away with it, and like, I'm surprised they didn't stop his stream. They definitely will probably go after you for copyright. If I was to play Godsmack with myself singing to it on a karaoke machine, it would get copyright strike. It would. So, it don't make sense. Anyway, let's take another little listen here. Actually, let me pause and find a better spot. So in my opinion, it's a little bit harsh, but everything I listen to, my ears hear, they sound harsh. I can listen to it at low volume. I wouldn't want to crank it up. It would hurt my ears. But anyway, guys, that is the audio source by Phoenix Gold. Amp 100. I don't know if you can still find these anywhere, but it sings like new.